Yo YouTube, what is good? Frank got the pack. Bring you guys another video, and today we're gonna be making another beat. For the sound, I opened up Omnisphere categories, bells, vibes. I went ambient, mood, dreamlike, and I didn't even listen to the other sounds. I really just like this first sound, so this is what it sounds like. It's very vibey, spacey, wavy feel. So I had some chords I wanted to play in. I was just fiddling around, and I think I found a chord progression I like, so I'm gonna play that in. Okay, so for starters, this is what I had. Let me just get this stretched out and everything for you guys so you can check it out, and I'll continue the tutorial. Okay, so this is what I have for the chords. This little progression here. I'm trying to work my way away from just like the exact same like you guys know what I mean, that same like cheesy ass chords. I'm trying to work my way out of that. So what I'm gonna do here is I am gonna go and I'm gonna copy the bass notes just to fill in that space. Okay, so now that I've added the bass notes, we have more of a full sound, so you guys can hear that now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and add a higher melody. So I'm just gonna click this in just for the sake of the video. So let's get into this. So how I'm gonna pick the notes for my top melody, I'm gonna pick one note from any of these chords. So for the first chord, I'm gonna pick G, E, or C. I'm gonna try G, and after you pick one of them just for the first note, you can just kind of fiddle around and figure out what you want to do from there on. So right off the bat, I'm speeding this up a ton, like. See, already we have some good rhythm here. Now what I'm gonna do is I want to find like a couple more notes just to change up. You guys can see this is very on grid. I'm gonna mess around, try and see if I can take some stuff off the grid, maybe some here, something here, stuff like that. Just make it less like right on the grid, very robotic. I'm gonna try and humanize it a little bit. So first of all, I'm gonna highlight all of these, just holding Control and left click, and then Alt S, and I'm gonna strum the chords. I don't really like to mess with the velocity that much, usually very slight. Make sure the end thing right here is on, that way at the end like they're all just like straight on the line, not like off grid. It's hard to explain, but yeah, just do preserve end. I don't know if this plays a role or not. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. I think I have an idea. Okay, so for the chord progression and the I would call it, for the chord progressions, I try not to make the melody too crazy but not too basic. So here we have like a sweet spot. You know, I have the main melody, and then I added these little note here at the end, just to add a little more flavor to it, so it's like chord, chord, chord. I'll play it for you guys real quick. So that's what I have. Next, what you want to do is copy and paste it. Just Control B, and now change up the second chord. So I'm gonna play the first half into it, and then that'll give me an idea for what to switch up on the next one. Alright, so for the sake of time in this video, I'm just going to leave the chords as is. Next, I would go in and I would add another melody. So I'm going to open up Omnisphere again, and I'm just going to add like a bell maybe, or maybe a lead, something, just something with a different sound that I can really switch it up with. So maybe Melodic. This could definitely work. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna highlight, and then I'm gonna bump this middle note up an octave. So what I did is Control left click and then Control up, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten these into notes, and I'm just gonna make some type of melody out of these. And I'm just gonna do the same thing for each chord. I did switch them up, but you guys get the idea. I'm just doing this, and then alright, and now I'm just going to continue on all the way through the chords. And then copy and paste that. I'm gonna see if it sounds good lower an octave. That's definitely very like Metro Boomin-y sounding, and with the piano they complement each other really well. So for the melody, I think that's good. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the mixer, and you don't have to do this. This is just what I do. It's just a process. So I'll leave, like, even though I'm only using these two, I'll leave some room in between in case I want to add some more melodies. On 5 or 6, we're gonna right-click, call it Melodic Bus, and I like to color it as well, just so it stands out. Okay, now I'm gonna click this, hold Control and Shift. Click all of these while still holding Control and Shift. You can let go now. Right click on this arrow, root to this track only. Now these two mixers are both coming here at the same time. I'm going to come over here, add an EQ, and then I'm going to cut out the low end. And then bring this down to around 15. That's usually where I let my melody sit. I like my melodies a little quieter than the drums and all that. I usually just get that settled in like that, cut out the low end, level it right around 15 or negative 15 dB, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do the drums. So I'm thinking very Metro Boomin-y drums, simple but very bouncy. Definitely that. I'm thinking, I don't normally use a snare, but I'm feeling a snare on this one. Definitely that. I'm gonna read this down a little bit. perks. Now when I do my perks, they usually fall on the second to last red dot right here, or the second to last blue one. That's usually where I always put my perks, outside of like open hats and hi-hats and stuff like that. But actually, hold up. I don't know why, but I kind of dig that sound on top of each other. But I'm gonna do the opposite. So I'm gonna have the first one hit harder, and then the second one's softer, just because they're also hitting at the same time as the bongo. This is the bongos out of my drum kit, FrankGotThePack.com. You already know, sorry, but gotta plug it every video, you know what I'm saying? Support the boy, go cop some fire-ass drum kits. Anyways. Alright, now I need a different snare. Oh, that's easier than I thought. I literally always use claps. So I do like claps and snares for the perks, so I never really do this on the same snare. That made no sense for you guys, but anyways. Alright, so I think that's good for the perks. Now I'm going to go into the hi-hat and just spice this up. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out the second hi-hat thing I was doing. It's fucking with what I want to do for the normal hi-hats, and I think the normal hi-hats would add more to the bounce. So, let's do this. Alright, so like I said, I don't want to do too much on the hi-hats, just add a little bounce, so I think this is what I'm going to stick with. I got the lower ones, just to spice up the bounce, and then literally like 3 rolls. So you got that, and this. So, and now I'm just going to copy and paste and leave that as is. So hi-hats are done, now we just need kick and 808. I'm going to go straight to the kick, so I'm going to go to the My Kit 2, because this kick right here is ridiculous. And then this is what I'm going to work with. And that's that. Alright, right there we got some bouncy kicks. Now we just need to go to the 808. Try this. I'm probably going to end up going through a couple 808s before I find the actual right one. Okay, if you guys are curious how I did that little thing where I connected all of them, I just Control L, and then I just dragged out the last note. I'm gonna head over to my Pac-Man drum kit. I think I have one in here that I think will suit this one. This Bank 808 is fucking... Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I'm gonna drag the hold up all the way, bring everything else down. This allows me to cut the sound out whenever I want. You guys will see. That sounds good. I don't know why. I feel like I can just find, like, I feel like there's just gonna be one that I play and it's perfect. I think that's the perfect one. Yeah, I don't think it needed distortion. This one's on like F sharp 2, I think. Or F. Wait, yeah, it's on F. Okay, D, E, F, boom. Okay. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some slides, so. Oh my god, that sounds... I'm going crazy on these 808s. I gotta turn this up all the way just because it bumps. Okay, yeah, all the way. There we go. You guys might hear a little echo, sorry, but this shit, like, really bumps. Okay guys, so you can see clearly this is clipping hard as fuck. You could throw a limiter on. What I like to do is throw a soft clipper. You can see it's not clipping anymore, but it still hits ridiculously hard. Those bongos are too loud too. I'm not going to take you through the mixing of this. Just want to finish up these 808s. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is done. I'm just going to play it out for you guys real quick, just so you can get a taste for it. Alright, so that is all for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. When you like, you help share my videos. When you comment, you also help share my videos, and you also give me feedback on how I can better my videos. So if you guys want to get my drum kit, FrankGotThePack.com. It's called the Pac-Man Drum Kit. Over here, you guys can DM me on Instagram if you can't find it, at FrankGotThePack. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.